7:24 on our planet anyway, but Jedward are here this morning. I'm not sure what time it is over there. We're joined now by dating guru Matthew Hussey. Coming up this morning, star of the Mighty Boosh, Rich Fulcher, on surreal comedy and his No Frills new music show. And later, dog fanatics Joe Good and Anna Webber back on festive treats for your pampered pooches. How about an educational puzzle? Can't wait. OK, Matthew, let's have a little look then at some of the dating stories in the papers. And we're going to focus on the festive parties, actually, which is very timely because most of the folks round here this evening will be going to the grand office party. So 23% of them, apparently, will snog a workmate at a festive bash. Now, I can't believe 23% of this company will snog each other this evening. It could all get very messy. But apparently it goes on around the country.
Tomorrow.
Over the photocopier. So obviously, we need some tips from you, Matthew, on how to kind of handle those delicate situations should they occur.
Well, they are going to occur, because you put that much alcohol in one room and that much kind of festive spirit, people are going to do stuff.
And those latent tensions that have been building up over
Exactly.
the
What type of
years.
stuff?
Stuff.
What type of stuff? Like
the
games?
sort of stuff that happens over a photocopier.
Are they going to play Twister?
They sort of play Twister. Hey, what do you do at the office party?
I don't know. We don't really like drink
We
alcohol.
haven't worked in an office.
It's kind of weird, okay, because we don't drink, so we always see everyone else. We don't have an office party. I don't know, okay, well, you know all about it. Tell Gabby.
Gabby. Let me tell you, Gabby. So here's what happens. People get into a certain mindset, they go to the office party, tension builds up throughout the year. They get to a certain part where they're in the office now.
We're going to sleep.
This is the position that a lot of people get into. People get into the office, tensions build up, and then all of a sudden it's like, I'm going to say something I don't say for the rest of the year. You know, I'm going to make a sexual comment, I'm going to say something I wouldn't normally say, and that's when stuff happens.
And it can either be received, oh my goodness, that's exactly how I've been feeling for 10 months, or they get repelled, and then that's a bit embarrassing, isn't it?
Well, usually, even if two people get it on at the party, the next day, everyone else makes it so awkward that it's difficult for anything to happen after that anyway. So it's really not easy as a situation. I always think, don't go for someone higher up in the hierarchy, don't go for someone...
do.
Don't realise you're not in a
This
movie.
is the worst thing you can do.
You're not in a movie, okay? It doesn't work out that way. You're not going to be like the proposed, like, Sandra Bullock, and it's going to be like, you're going to win an Oscar, okay? It's going to be an awkward situation. Don't, like, let relationships get involved in work. Stay focused.
For a moment, then, it was like having Anna Raven back on the sofa. Sorry, Matthew.
I like this. We should get Jedward to do dating advice.
That was brilliant. It was. So you've got some tips, and I imagine one of the tips is don't drink too much, which is a bit boring.
Don't drink too much. If you do like someone, give them a compliment that you wouldn't normally give them, because you can get away with stuff at a Christmas party that you can't all year round.
Have I ever told you I love the way your hair stands up like that?
Exactly. You have the sexiest hair I've ever seen, but then say, but I'm only being nice to you because it's Christmas. So now you start creating this tension which is present in that moment, but it's present in that moment for a reason, because this is a different situation. Or you say to someone, if you want to build up some tension, say to them, you're so horrible to me in the office. Because as soon as you say that, as soon as you make someone into, like, you're so nasty to me, even if they're not, someone feels the need to, like, win you back over. No, I'm not. And as soon as you create that tension...
No, you don't... What are you doing? Relationships at Christmas, okay, are like ice. When Christmas is over, the snow's gone, it's gonna melt. Yeah, and think about it, okay? I don't think people should play hard to get, okay? It's kind of hard to know if a girl likes you or not, okay? A girl should say, you know what, I like you, and you go, I like you too, and then you should just kiss. Yeah, sometimes girls try to be like, oh, look at me.
I've got an idea.
Yeah.
We should hire out Jedward to go to Christmas parties.
And make sure everything stays PG.
Yeah.
No, the opposite. The opposite. You can get people together.
Do you want to be a kind of love machine?
Because Nina, we did Channel 5, we did the wedding planning thing, okay? It was really hard to do wedding planning, okay? So
you had to actually organise somebody's wedding?
Relationships, okay? It was a real wedding.
It's really hard.
Guess what? We got wedding rings, and inside it said Jedward forever. So, I don't know, okay? But guys, check it out on Channel 5 in January. Have you been to Christmas parties?
He has. But can I just...
Have you got with anybody at Christmas parties?
Everyone. I get with everyone at the Christmas party.
Is it awkward?
I'm getting with everyone at tonight's Christmas party.
But I've got a tip for you, okay? Just stand there, be cool, and don't drink, and just remain aware of what's going on around you, and you'll remember for the rest of your life.
John, can I ask you a question? Have you ever been on a first date?
Have I ever been on a first date? I've never, like, I had a proper girlfriend.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Look, if you do, Matthew might have some advice about what you can eat, because apparently we're very adventurous on our first dates. 55% go to a high street pizza chain on a Thursday evening and start off by sharing, it's very specific this, a plate of antipasto. My first date of a boyfriend I went out with and ended up going out for 3 years, he ordered carbonara and it was all over his lips and he didn't realise. And I must have really liked him because I carried on, you know, I didn't kind of walk out at that point. But I think I'd be quite careful what you order on that first date.
Yeah, just avoid eating on a first date.
Yeah, just
snog. Just
smelly breath, smelly breath.
Exactly. Go somewhere where you can just... You can drink something, you can walk. Eating isn't really necessary. It's one of the most awkward things you can do opposite each other is to sit and eat.
Drink mouthwash.
Drink mouthwash.
Fresh breath, very important.
John, okay.
Sorry, no, go on, Edward.
Don't drink mouthwash.
I think it's kind of good because it kind of gives you, like, the image from, like, movies. And you're like, sitting there, it's like, let's order some pizza. And then everyone feels like they're in a movie.
Most of your life feels like it should be in a movie. I'm sensing this, that you want... Do you think there will be a Jedward movie?
I think Channel 5 should get on it.
We had a meeting.
A Channel 5 movie.
Jedward the movie. OK, how about this? Apparently, British chat-up lines are beating the French. British men are officially better than their Gallic counterparts at chatting up women. Nearly a quarter of women believe men in the UK use the best icebreakers compared to 90% of French men. I think if a French man said anything to an English woman, it would sound better, just because French sounds so beautiful, doesn't it?
Je m'appelle Jean. J'ai 16 ans. J'adore la Gabby.
But this is the problem. This is the problem. I think British people get away with more because they take themselves less seriously.
Right, OK.
So I can say the dumbest thing, but if I say it in a way that's playful, I'm laughing at myself, it becomes self-deprecating and that becomes endearing.
And
Whereas,
you don't need a translator.
And you don't need a translator.
True. Yeah, unless you understand French, because I got everything you said there. I was with you on that. Are you bilingual?
I don't know, okay, because when we go to, like, different countries, they don't really want to speak their language, but we try our best.
If we're on a German channel, okay, you actually have a translator in your ear, and they're just talking German over you, and it's crazy.
And they can't keep up with you, so we just do our thing.
Yeah.
I can't imagine anyone not being able to keep up with you guys.
No, I find it very difficult. I think everyone understands what we're saying the whole time. Because maybe before we came on, you said you could talk fast, and it was crazy.
We had a little talk-off competition, didn't we? See who could talk the quickest, and you said I won.
Okay, well,
and I beat him at it. The key thing as well is to repeat yourself. I find when I'm doing my Jedward impression. They're going home tomorrow, Matthew, so they might find, you know, a day at home with
and then
Mum.
we're going to Germany straight after, just going home for a day.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you might get home and you might find when you're relaxing at home in Dublin, you meet a nice lady. So how would you advise Jedward, you know, because I'm sensing John wants romance. I can see, you know, he meets somebody, she's nice. What should he say?
What should he say when he gets home and he's looking for
What should my first line be? What if I see a cool girl?
Like, how does he feel, okay, because it's kind of weird being a celebrity because you don't know if the girl likes you or not.
Oh, she just likes your hair.
And then it's kind of weird if she's not, like, an ultra Jedward fan, then you've got to
here's what you should do. For once, just, like, do a little side part in. Have the same hair as me, and then they won't recognise you. They'll go, who's this lovely gentleman speaking to me? Then you can just walk up to someone and say, you're lovely.
Yeah.
You just say to someone, I was leaving, but I wanted to tell you you're lovely. Because usually when you say, I'm leaving, but I wanted to tell you, suddenly it becomes something that is, you know, there's no pressure on the person that you're speaking to.
Okay.
Then if you say to someone, I'd love to get your number before I go.
Who wouldn't melt if a man came up to them and said, or a woman and said, you're lovely? I mean,
Gabby, I'm leaving after this, okay? I just want to tell you, you look lovely. You've got really nice hair. Okay.
He even slowed down in that line as well.
I know. I'll do a very American thing. I accept your compliment and I take it with me.
Gabby, the top you're wearing brings out your eyes.
I wore this for you because it's green for Ireland.
I've got green eyes.
Right, let's move on to Matthew's book. Matthew, your book for our Christmas giveaway is A Christmas Carol. Charles Dickens. Have you read A Christmas Carol, guys?
Christmas Carol, yeah, we've seen the movie with Jim Carrey, the cartoon.
Not everything is a movie, you know. Things do start off as books. Charles Dickens didn't write the script. He wrote the book.
Because they didn't have films at the time. They didn't have, like, cameras to film it.
So we need to have a Jedward book before we can have a Jedward movie. We'll get on it.
Yeah, get the book first. This is going on our show. Thank you so much for this. We do have a wide selection of books, guys, and you can have a look. And you could probably apply for the competition. You must have a charity in Ireland that you'd like to give the books away to.
Yes,
go to the
Make-A-Wish.
Make-A-Wish, is that your
Britney
charity?
Spears books and NSYNC books.
Yeah, okay.
Guys, okay, we read all their books as well, okay, but they're just, like, not...
We've read all the Harry Potter books and the Twilight books.
And that book that guy has.
That's Matthew, and that book is Charles Dickens. Jedward, it has been an absolute joy.
Wait a sec, you forgot the mistletoe.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no. What's going on?
It's mistletoe.
Are you going to take it with you?
Mistletoe.
You're going to take it with you?
Gabby, it's mistletoe.
Oh, no.
Ready?
Yeah. Thank you.
Guys,
I'm
Gabby,
never going to
let me
wash
make out
my
with you.
cheek. I thought you were going to get it.
I know.
I thought I was going to get something out of this. Nothing. I've come on the show, I've actually
You brought your own
Jedward,
mistletoe.
I don't even get a kiss out of it.
No, I don't think you're going to get one. Jedward, I wish you a fantastic Christmas, great success,
Gabby, okay,
and
you want
love.
to be the next Oprah.
Oh,
Gabby, okay,
you
you're
just-
totally awesome. Your show totally rocks.
We'll come
You're
back
cool. And the best
anytime.
audience ever.
There is more to come on this show. 70% of dog owners are going to buy a gift for their pet this Christmas. Are they barking mad? No. And our beautiful blondes, Joe and Anna, reveal their top canine Christmas presents. How about a life-size turkey toy? After the break, star of the Mighty Boosh, Rich Fulger, on leaving a career in law for a career in comedy. And it was Wayne and Wayne's World as a body double as well. Wayne's World 2. Got lots to talk about. I'll see you after the ads.